Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today, we are going to be talking about Bella. I'm talking about Bella token. It is currently trading at the price of $1.19, of which it has actually seen a downside of 2.98% in the last 24 hours. Now, by the end of this video, you are going to understand the fundamental analysis of what Bella is and the services they offer, after which we are going to return to the chart and then discuss the price using simple price action strategy. So, first, let's understand the basic statistics of Bella token. So, currently, the total supply of Bella token is 100 million token, which is the total supply. Now, when you talk about maximum supply, it is also still 100 million token. Now, if we look at the current market cap, the current market cap of Bella token is currently at 57.303 million approximately, of which it has seen a downside of about 2.8% in the past 24 hours. Now, when we look at the circulatory supply, the current circulatory supply of Bella token is around 48 million, of which means 48% is currently in circulation compared to the total supply. Now, when we go further to scrutinize this price and statistics, we want to know what is the all-time high that the price has ever seen, and as well as the all-time low. So when we are talking about the all-time low price went down was around a year ago, around November 2020, of which it saw the price range of about 0.62 cents range. Now, compared to the current price where it is currently trading, I think it has seen about 98% rise from that all-time low. Now, if we look at the all-time high, the highest price it has ever attained, it was also around the same time a year ago, around September 2022, when it hit the price of 10.03 cents. Now, if you compare that to the price where it is currently trading, then it has lost about 87% in price. Now, this is the basic statistics of the current market of this token. Now, what is even Bella? Now, Bella itself is a protocol. Better Protocol is a platform that provides a suite of DeFi products designed to make crypto banking simpler and even accessible. Now, if you don't know what crypto banking is where you can lend money, where you can do savings, where you can do staking, and a lot of goodies. This is what is known as the DeFi product. Now, the protocol aims to create a better user experience by eliminating the higher fees and slow transaction issues that can affect some blockchain platform, while simultaneously improving the user experience through its simplified DeFi smart portal. Now, what makes it so unique? Well, the main major thing that makes Bella unique, its protocol main feature, is that it is a simplified user experience and with a wide variety of products. Now, the platform consists of the following main products, which is the Bella liquidity mining platform. They have a mining platform as well as the flexible savings, right? We talk about a one-click smart portal to deploy assets with zero gas fees on popular and profitable DeFi products. A lending platform is there as well, and as well as they offer the product of Robo Advisor, which can be used to help with the investment selection processes. Now, you see, they launched it despite they launched it around September 2020. That was when we got the all-time high and all of that. Now, let's look at the website. Now, despite these late launches, all these products are already operational. Now, this is the platform, one click crypto banking. Now, like I said, there's a liquidity mining and there is flexible savings. They have a lot of products, and according to the platform, Bella products are blocking incoming. Some current DeFi products block incoming users due to high fee that users can't meet up total speed, like the speed is very slow, and as well as poor user experience. But here at Bella, they are boasting the fact that they have a device suite that can allow their users to simply deposit and enjoy high yield from sophisticated arbitrage strategy. Now they are boosting of that arbitrage strategy. Now, if you don't know what arbitrage strategy is, a situation whereby prices in different exchange has we have different prices from different exchange. Like you can see Bitcoin trading at 60K in Binance, but Bitcoin could still be trading on Coinbase at the price of probably 55K. So it is an arbitrage of 5K. So they are boasting that they have a very sophisticated arbitrage strategy, either on chain or via a custodian service. Now, with elegant one click design, you can say goodbye to bouncing between protocols just to get the best, like bouncing between protocol, between exchanges, just to get the best arbitrage. Just in their platform, everything can be done and you can get the best yield. And just with one click. Now, like I said, there's automation. One of their products, they have automation, they have zero gas fee, and they promise you one yield, high yield, best yield. And their product includes one clicking, they have lending where you can borrow easily, decentralized money market, easily deploy liquidity mining, referral bonus, support liquidity pool token, as well as what the Bella Flex savings, where you talk about smart robo advisors to pick up the highest yield support, like I said earlier, for your crypto and your stable coins. Now you can see their partners include Binance and other notable companies. You can see them, you can visit the website to know more about them. Now they also talked about supporting by the third quarter. According to their roadmap, they said by the third quarter of 2021, Bella will be used for NFT cases and NFT use cases and launch of Bella governance. Now, this has already taken place, so everything is already in place. You can use Bella on NFT. There's NFT use cases. But if you want to research more, you can go to the website. For now, I think better we should look at the price because we are here to make the money. If we buy Bella now, are we going to profit from it? Is it a good buy? Now, this analysis is going to be weekly chart, which means it's not a short-term trade analysis. It's going to take a minimum of a month to 3 months to play out. So you're going to see a lot of drama along the way. So patience is very needed. Of which I will come and update you even before that time. If the move that we are going to predict is likely going to continue or not. Now, I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. If you end up liking the strategy I'm going to be using, which I developed myself, I do not use indicators, so no your indicators will be used in this video. It's going to be simple price action. So the first thing I'm going to get is get the all-time resistance, and the next thing is to get the all-time support. Now, if you don't know what support and resistance is, just know that they are the most important areas on your chart, which are the demand and supply areas where price gets to and couldn't move further. Now, when you're talking about resistance, you're talking about when price is going to the upside and it gets to these areas and it couldn't move further up. Now, when you're talking about support, we are talking about areas on your chart when price is falling, gets to this point, these areas, and price is prevented from falling any further. This is as a result of demand. Why? In terms of resistance, is as a result of supply. So you can see these lines. That is what I have used to notify those areas. But for me, I don't believe that the line is a good enough to tell me if buying a particular range is good idea. So this is why, because why? They always break. So before I bring in this box strategy, I can show you example. You can see here they completely charted the line. Here they did not even touch the main line. So I think I need to even adjust my line in this case right here, right? So even if I adjust the line, even with still adjusting the line, you find out that there are points where they broke through the line, like these points, right? And all these things are things you can't help, right? I can't put so many lines. Yes, they are intraday lines, but you just can't draw everything. We want our chart clean and obvious, easy to interpret. So I am going to bring in the Bitcoin Gorilla to help me treat the support and resistance as an area instead of a line. giving me a better idea and a better way to make decision. Now, mind you, this analysis is no financial advice. This is just me sharing my opinion, honest opinion with you. What you do with it is up to you. Now, if you end up liking this strategy, you can come and trade live with me. If you want to join Makaveli Traders, where I'm going to give you 3 months intensive training on how this strategy works, and then you're also going to be trading live with me. It's a community that I share my entry daily, because I'm a daily trader, and as well as I'm a futures trader, crypto futures trader. So if you're interested, we'll talk more about that by the end of this video. So just stick by. Now, so this is my major resistance area, this particular range. This is my area. Now I'm treating the resistance as an area, that supply area. This is my major what demand area. So now that I've gotten this, I see that what I've just done is contain the entire history of the coin in a box. Now this helps me to know what is happening within the box. So we're going to go further and see that there is still yet another movement in a particular range that seems very important, especially this range, right? So there's this stock in this range. Even though we had the break of the support here, there's also a break of a resistance. So this point seems like something we should take note of. So I am going to bring in yet another box, right? So I'm going to bring in another box. Now, if you already know all this and you want to go straight to the aspect of analyzing the chart, you can use the timestamp under this video to go straight to the technical aspect. But if you're new, you might want to see how this works. So this is my resistance of the second box, and this is my support. I'm drawing this chart on a weekly chart. Now, mind you, the box that I'm drawing right now is functioning for the daily chart. So this is more like my daily chart box, and this is more like my weekly chat box. So having note of that, this is the supply area, this is the supply area, this is the demand area, and this is the demand area. Having note of that, so I'm going to try to bring in consider other patterns that the price is forming. So what patterns am I talking about? To find possible patterns inside the box, because we are talking about the treasures inside the box, we need to bring in the trend line. So I need to get possible trend line that has been respected by price since price started moving up. So you can see this is the weekly chart, and you can see that this weekly chart trend line is yet to be touched, right? So we need a minimum of two touches, which is 1 and 2, but there's no third touch. So I'm going to take note of that. So aside from that, that is the bias. So the next thing I'm going to do is try to consider the sellers as well. So I'm going to try to connect the sellers. Like I said, I need a minimum of two touches. Now this looks like a triangle. What is a triangle? A triangle takes that there's a pattern that looks like a triangle that looks like this, right? Now this is a peanut, right? This is more like a peanut. There's one that looks like this. This is a triangle. Now what's the difference between these two, you might ask me? Now one takes a minimum of 3 months to a maximum of 3 months to break out. Now I'm talking about peanuts. Peanuts do form and break out within the period of 3 months. Now when you're talking about a triangle lasts for the minimum of 3 months to 6 months. So anywhere from 3 months up, it is no longer a peanut, it is a triangle. So these are consolidation pattern, these are sideways pattern. You can see price move up and then the same price return to where it started from, and then it go up again, it returns to where it started from. Now in the case of this particular pattern we're dealing with, it has been on since when? You have to look, consider where the rejection started, since April 2021. April to this time is close to, you do the math, is a triangle we're talking about here is beyond 3 months. You should know that this is now a triangle. Now the thing is this: at the price where they are, what is the interpretation of what I am saying based on this triangle pattern that I'm saying? So we're going to look at daily chart. Remember, we drew this whole chart on weekly chart, but this is how the chart is now looking like on daily chart. No indicator is used, and this strategy is called the Bitcoin Gorilla strategy. If you're interested in learning more about it, please come to Makaveli Trader. This is Makaveli Traders, where you're going to likely trade with me. If you want to know more about me, please come and visit the website. I'll leave the link under this video. I'm a high leverage trader. I trade 125x, and you might say, God, that is risky, way risky. Yes, it is risky, but I have laws, rules, and regulations that help me conquer this. And thanks to Bitcoin Gorilla strategy, this box helps me get through a lot of things. Please do not trade this kind of leverage if you don't have any clue of what you're doing. I have laws, I have rules that help me. I don't experience liquidation. Yes, I used to when I started. I went through a lot of hell to get to where I am. And if you want to see trade life with me, these results are not just from me. This result is from the entire Makaveli traders. This is a family of traders that have trained, and they have been trading with me since their training. So the way it comes is, it's a one-time payment for a lifetime access. When you come in, you're going to get intensive training. So currently, access is very limited. Access is only available 3 times a year: January, May, and October. And when you come in, I'll give you 3 months intensive training. Now, classes is starting by 24th of January, which means in less than 3 to 4 days time, class will start. Now, the admission will be closing on the 27th, in less than 9 days. If you are interested in learning this my analysis and this strategy that I'm using in this video, you might come and join Makaveli Traders, and I will train you, and then I will give you the reason why I believe that in trading, it is better you use the leverage available to you with less capital, and you will understand why I do it and how I successfully ride these positions with my laws. So Makaveli Traders is open. If you doubt, come and see for yourself. I share my position, I share my trade. I am constantly online, and I trade for hours. Now you must know when to trade and when not to trade. That's a part of my rules. You must understand the market. You're going to be trained on how to read this chart yourself. So if you're interested and you want to learn more, please come and join me and trade live. Access is currently open. The link will be under this video. So let's go back to the chart. So this is the daily chart. What am I seeing? What I'm saying is clear. Now let's talk about what I'm saying in a very brief way, right? So here's what I'm saying. First, remember, this is my demand area and this is my demand area. One secret about support and resistance is when it's broken, it automatically becomes a resistance. So the previous demand area is now our supply area. So that is why you see when price, let me zoom in so that you see it. When price tried to go back up, because when price hit the weekly demand, this is the weekly demand area. So when price got here, you can see price try to bounce. But unfortunately, the previous daily demand area is now a support area. Previous broken support, now a resistance. You can see, so they got rejected. Now they are here. Now for them to bounce, yes, anywhere around this point can lead to a bounce. So they can bounce from where they are right now, but they already got the first attempt and they got rejected. So here's the thing: they could push down all the way to 0.9 to 0.8 a range. Now, remember that within this range, chances of bounce is high. So as long as price is within this range, chances of bounce is high. Now, at worst case scenario, they could have themselves making a double bottom with 0.86 to 0.8 area, like I said. Now, that is worst case scenario, but I do see a real bounce coming to Bella at the point where they are, and it's going to require a lot of patience. Remember, this is higher time frame. So what am I saying? Here's what I'm saying. Now, that is the bears. If the bears are going to continue pushing, especially with the way Bitcoin is acting, but I do see a bounce. Where do I see this bounce? Now, you can see there's a current stop loss hunt that has cleared all the people trading here. Now, it will be good if they can touch this support, because that will confirm the weekly chart trend line that we have been respecting all this while, right? But instead, they could still turn from where they are, because let's just zoom out a little and you see that this is the support range. So they could still turn from where they are. Either they move like this or they move like this. But remember, there will be a reaction around 1.4 area, right? Now, within all these places that is previous support, we start really rejecting them. Now, they could make a move to hit $2 to 2.1 to 2.2. They will react back. They will move them back. And then they will move back up to 2.9, right? to this 2 point now. Now it's going to require a lot of patience, but in a long run, Bella is likely going to find its way back to $4 range. It is not going to be a smooth line because why? It has not been since.